YouTube? It's Amazing Buys, and I am so excited to make this video. I want to show you guys the 4 new collections that has come out with Bath and Bodyworks. We are going to do a review. We are going to talk about this haul. And actually, there's a lot of stuff in there this time. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. So we have been waiting for the day that the full Bridgerton collection dropped, the wedding collection dropped. That whole, I don't know what the collection is called, but it's like numbered 1, 2, and 3. And then also the luxury collection. So that is a big thing that like Bath and Bodyworks has done. So it is like officially a dupe collection, just like Finery has. So we are gonna get started, but before we get into this review and walkthrough and haul, if you are new to the channel, this is where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe. And let's get started. Okay, so I have my trusty notes. And let's get started with this walkthrough and review and haul. All right, so if you were lucky enough, you did get to see some of these new items during the 40% off sale. Some of you guys were able to get some of this stuff during the body mist sale when they were like $4.95 or something. So you guys were the lucky chosen ones. For the rest of us, we had to wait until today until they dropped in stores. But I did happen to see First Sight in the 40% off sale. So that one is the part of the new wedding collection for grooms. We are going to go into a more detailed review of that later on, but I am letting you know that I did see that. I also did see Ice Lemon Pound Cake. I seen the full body care for that. So again, if you were lucky enough to get these fragrances for like the $4.95 deal or the 40% off, good for you. I did spot during this particular day the number 3 Apple bar soap. I didn't see the rest of the collection at all, just that bar soap. So the bar soaps are kind of like hard to get like a full description when you like put it to your nose and smell it, because again, it's the bar soaps and they're like wrapped up in paper. And then I did see some room spray. So of course we seen Bright and Bloom, but I also did see the Japanese cherry blossom one. All right, let's get into today. So first walking in, obviously guys, we did get that preview of the Bridgerton, the diamond of the season. So I did see that first walking in, except it was like more decorated. It had like purple flowers and stuff on it. Oh my goodness. I knew it was going to be good when I seen the rest of the collection, but I thought that was really nice. Bath and Body Works does really good with decorating like their displays. Before I get into the Bridgerton collection, I do want to go over that I've seen a couple of new items. So in the middle of the store, they had their Easter and spring items. That table is getting cleared off currently, and they are putting some newer items there. So I did see a new gift set. So this one is the best of Bath and Body Works. So it has the Japanese cherry blossom, Thousand Wishes, Pure Wonder, Luminous, and Into the Night. So those are pretty popular fragrances. I know some people are just like, what? I hate some of those. I love some of those. But they are in this gift set for a reason. So they must be popular, right? And I do want to say excuse me for the nails, because guys, they are in all different lengths right now, and I'm trying to currently grow them out. That's why. The vitamins are working. I know in some of my older videos, like you see my nails are really long and sometimes you see them short. Sometimes you see them painted and sometimes you don't. I don't know. I'm a busy mom, so I don't know. I'm working on it. I just want to grow them out in length. So excuse the nails. These were on like a table along with the Mother's Day gift sets. So I wonder if they're going to put out some more gift sets pretty soon. Next up, we do have the wedding collection. I was very excited for this. Let me tell you, I was holding on to some coupons because if you went to that website that I mentioned every so often, Life Inside the Blog, I think what it's called, she gives you like a heads up of what's coming out. So this is something I was looking forward to along with some other ones, but we're going to focus on the wedding collection. All right, so Dressed in White, it has beautiful packaging, hands down. Regardless of what you care about this, like if Bath and Body Works is actually, you know, who is going to buy a perfume or a body mist for your wedding from Bath and Body Works? As I've said in a previous video, everybody's budget is not the same. This gives people an opportunity to smell nice at an affordable price. So I'm not knocking anybody for using this at their wedding. I feel like the perfume bottle was very simple, but it was elegant at the same time. So I did think that was pretty. I do want to pause for a second because I did happen to get this fragrance. I got this one during the $4.95 sale. I think I included that in my last Bath and Bodyworks video, but I'm just going to go over it again for, this video's purpose. So the notes to this is pear blossoms, ivory, gardenia, and satin woods. So this is a beautiful, fresh, airy fragrance. I'm going to spray it in the cap because I have a lot to go over. Yes, so this is a very elegant floral fragrance I feel for Bath and Body Works. As I've said in the previous video, I feel like this does have a creaminess to it, especially when you spray it on the skin. So, I mean, always test stuff on your skin so you can see how it works with your body chemistry. But yeah, this one was really good. Even though it's like white floral, themed, I feel like it still is a pretty good scent. Yeah, this is nice. So I will say that between, the products, whether it was like the body wash, the candle, I feel like all of it was pretty consistent with dressed in white. And again, like I said, look at this packaging. It is beautiful. It's screaming spring wedding. So I think that they did pretty good with their first wedding fragrance. Next up, there's only two in this collection, a bride and groom one. So for the groom, it is First Sight. The bottle was simple and elegant too. This one was blue. I feel like the scent of this was very interesting. Now, I did smell this during the 40% off sale, so it wasn't something that was brand new for me today, but I feel like overall, I was just like, what am I getting here? The notes to this is Italian bergamot, rich woods, and sugared musk. I feel like it had a very fresh, airy citrus in there. The sugar note in there, like the sugared musk, it almost smells like a caramelized sugar. And then the wood in there was, overall, I feel like it was like a light wood, like a light musky wood. And to me, that mixture was so weird. So when I was smelling it, I was like, oh, this is a fresh citrus scent. But then I could smell that very sweet wood in there. And I was like, what is this? I kept flipping back and forth looking at the fragrance notes. And it was just a very weird combination in my opinion. And then when it dried down, the citrus completely left. And it was just, you're just left with like a very sugary wood scent. And I thought that was weird. So in my opinion, I'm leaning more towards no on this fragrance. But one thing I do want to tell you guys, try mixing. If you don't like the scent of First Sight, try mixing Dressed in White. Like layer it on top of each other. And I feel like then First Sight smells better. That's an interesting combination. I know Kayali's fragrance she mentioned like with her wedding collection. What is it called? Velvet Santal, and you guys know what I'm talking about. Kayali's wedding collection. That's something that she's always mentioning, layering her fragrances. So when I layered it in the store, I was like, oh, okay, that smells a lot better. So again, if you don't like the smell of First Sight, try layering this on top of it and see if you like it. I thought that it smelled way better that way. In between the products for First Sight, it was pretty consistent. But again, I feel like First Sight smells better when you layer it on. All right, moving on to the Bridgerton collection. Oh my gosh, I'm happy, but I'm disappointed at the same time. But we are going to talk about it. All right, so first off, I want to say that the display was beautiful. And again, I feel like Bath and Body Works does really good with their display. It's eye-catching. It's beautiful. All right, so in the middle of the display, they had Diamond of the Season, which I went over in my previous videos. So if you haven't checked that one out, definitely go back and check it. I did a full review on it. All right, so walking in the store, you know, you hear the Bridgerton music on in there. And I made it short about that because I was like, I know I'm not going crazy. I think that is Bridgerton music. And it sure enough is. So the first thing that caught my attention was the fancy chandelier wallflower. So it actually lights up, and that is going for $32.95. And it's pretty big, like it fits in the palm of your hand. So it is very beautiful. I feel like that would be like a nice touch to any type of room. It'll give like an extra elegance to it. All right, so for the first candle that we are going to go over is Wisteria Garden. I honestly did not think that I was going to like this one. So it says, a leisurely stroll through a springtime garden with someone special. And then the fragrance notes is sweet rosewood, English rain, and lemon petals. So again, didn't think that I was going to like this one, but pleasant surprise, I actually did. So this is like a very floral forward scent. I feel like you do overall get like a fresh floral, and it does have a bit of that citrus in there, like specifically lemon. It does smell like in there, but it's just a touch of it. It's not overpowering. I feel like they did a really good job with this one. And they also have the full collection to this. Unfortunately, not body care. We're going to get into that in a minute. If you're new to the channel and you hear baby, I have a large family, and you'll hear him in the background sometimes. Okay, so they do have the refill of this. They have the matching teapot, which is going for $8.95. They have the pocket bag, and then you also have a crown wallflower. So I do want to show you guys that I did, like, I could not pass that up. I had to get this crown wallflower. As you can see, it is beautiful. Look at the details of this. So you have like the jewels in the middle. It's gold, and this actually lights up. I have not tried it yet because I just got home, but this is going for $16.95. And they did a really good job with this. Like I said, this adds a touch of elegance to any room. So next up, we have the Danbury collection. Guys, if you remember from my videos, I was saying, oh my goodness, I smelled the pocket bag, and I was hoping that they would bring out like the body care for this. But it turns out that Diamond of the Season is the only body care that they have for Bridgerton so far. So I was like talking back and forth with the cashier, and I was like, hey, like, you guys didn't bring out the body care? And she was like, no. She was kind of shocked about it, but she was like, since they have like a contract or whatever, you know, with Netflix or, you know, with the whole Bridgerton thing, they're hoping that later on they'll bring out a collection. And I was like, please, like, please. But yeah, the Lady Danbury line in this Bridgerton collection was my favorite. I told you guys in the previous video, she's like my favorite character in there. Justice for Lady Danbury. But she's doing good for herself. But this definitely was the gourmand of the collection, and I loved this. So they have the candle, they have the soap, and we're going to pause right quick so I can go over this candle. I had to get it. So this is Danbury shortbread. Of course, like I said, it's a gourmand. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go over the notes. It is a whipped vanilla, almond, and sugared crystals. This is going for $29.95. Again, hopefully you guys have some coupons and stuff. Obviously, you can't use a reward for, you know, a 3-wick candle, but I couldn't pass this up. I was like, I'm getting this. I'm getting this right now. I also ended up getting the wallflower to this because, like I said, I really, really love this scent. And then I ended up getting the pocket bag, pretty much, you know, the hand sanitizer, because I thought to myself, this is the closest thing I'm going to get to body care for this. And it does last on your hands, because when I accidentally tried this in stores in a previous video, remember I said, oh my, the cashier was like, oh my goodness, what does that smell? And I'm like, it's the hand sanitizer. This lasts on your hands. So, as I said in that video, this smells like a straight gourmand. It smells like a cherry pie filling. It smells like almonds. It smells like shortbread. I mean, shortbread and almonds kind of go hand in hand. You get that sweet vanilla in there. It just smells so sugary and good. Oh my goodness. Why Bath and Body Works? Like I said, I was so happy, but at the same time so disappointed. I really, really hope, fingers crossed, I really, really hope they come out with a body care with of this, because I feel like this would be perfect. Okay. Now that my rant is over. They also had a bee wallflower. So again, this is part of the whole Bridgerton theme. If you watch the show, you know, like what the whole bee thing is about, or read the book. All right. They also had a carriage pocket bag holder. That was going for $8.95. I thought the details of that was really nice. Like, this is something that's pretty cool for Bridgerton fans. They also had a ring pocket bag holder for $7.95. And listen, I got it right here again. I could not resist. So look at that. I feel like with the type of purses that I wear, I mean, don't get me wrong, the other pocket bag holders are really, really cute. But the type of purses that I wear, I feel like this would go hand in hand. So it literally is a ring, and it is $7.95. So again, they have the Bridgerton logo on there. They have Netflix. This is beautiful. It's so simple, but it's like really, really nice. Again, I did mention in the short that they do have a wallflower refill sale going on. So I think they're going for like $3.95. The second wallflower refill that I got was Ice Lemon Pound Cake. I feel like that is a must. I have the body care collection from last year in Summer Sass, and so I didn't feel the need to get it this year, which I'll talk about later. But it smells exactly, you know, the same. And I feel like this would make any room smell nice. They also have the teacup wallflower. I love, 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 love the details to this. I didn't get it because I feel like with the aesthetic of how my house is, it wouldn't really match. But guys, this was so nice. I love the gold like details on the cup. And it even had, if you tilt it and look, it has like tea in it. I thought that was so nice. So that goes with Charlotte's tea theme. And so that wallflower was actually going for $19.95. Let's talk about Queen Charlotte's tea, because that's the one that it actually matches with. So let's see. The description on the website says attending an elegant tea party fit for a queen, and the fragrance notes are rich bergamot, bold citrus, and black tea leaves. I was actually excited to smell this one because I love tea scents, specifically black tea scents. I really, really like it because, I don't know, I grew up drinking black tea probably almost every morning, you know, before school. I don't know if it's like a culture thing or something, but my parents always told me it's good to have something warm in your stomach when you wake up. So I grew up drinking black tea. I was excited to try this. Now, I was wishing that the black tea scent was more up front and center, more stronger than anything in this fragrance. But unfortunately, I feel like citrus kind of took over. So it has bergamot and bold citrus in there. And I feel like it was shining through a little bit too much, and it was kind of overpowering the tea scent. So I decided to pass on this. I feel like it's okay, but I wanted more of the tea. All right, so one thing that I didn't see in stores, but it is online, and I do want to talk about it, is the infamous tilted mirror tray. So this is actually a mirror tray to hold your body care. On the website, it says it holds your favorite body care or other decor. And then it says it elevates your vanity with its sparkling elegance. So I do want to mention that that is going for $34.95. It is online, but I seen someone post a picture of it and it looks rather small. Again, I feel like putting that on like your vanity or your dresser would look beautiful, but that picture I seen, it looks small. So it's just a heads up. Next up, we have Bridgerton Study. So if you are familiar with, you know, Bath and Bodyworks candles, if you're up to date, they came out with a candle called Book Loft, and this one reminded me a lot of it, but better. So for Bridgerton study, it says antique books and fresh cut flowers. And it says the fragrance notes are smooth amber, oak wood, and dried orchids. I grew up reading. I loved going to the library. I still love reading today. So I like the smell of books and like a bookstore, like smelling the pages. I don't know how to describe it, but I do like it. To me, it's like a comforting smell. This one had that book smell to it, but it also had a slight floral, like potpourri type of smell. So I guess that's where the dried orchids is coming from. And before you think of like potpourri, I don't want to smell like that, and because some people like hate potpourri. Did not know that, but some people do. The potpourri smell like wasn't overpowering. It was a perfect mixture of like that book smell and like the potpourri smell. But I feel like with the time frame that this takes place in, I feel like that was a perfect like description of this candle. You want to smell it? It's my husband right here. That's the Lady Danbury candle. Smell it, smell it. You like it? Yeah, it's good, right? Can you imagine if that was body care?
Is there a little bit of strawberry in it?
No. Look at the bottom.
I smell it.
Does it smell like shortbread to you?
Like a sweeter shortbread. It smells like there's maybe a hint of fruit in it. That's why I asked if there's like maybe strawberry or something in it.
No, to me, I thought it smelled like the cherry pie filling. But you're right, it does smell like it's a bit of fruit in there. Okay, so he likes it. All right, so let's go on with the rest of the Bridgerton collection. So we have the headless bust with bee wallflower. This was pretty big holding it in my hand. That is going for $24.95. So that is a more expensive wallflower, but again, it is pretty big. The next up, we have the Blazer pocket bag holder. That is going for $8.95. I thought it was like cute with like the little vest details and stuff. So again, Bridgerton fan, I'm sure that they will love it. I'm a Bridgerton fan myself. They did actually have a bee with like an actual bee, like the insect bee with the letter B on it. I almost overlooked it because they had like 2-in-1 in the jar. So this is going for $7.95. That is a pocket bag holder. And then for the rest, I just wanted to show you guys that they did still have some of the ice cream sandwich pocket bag holder. I know a lot of people were looking for that. My store had plenty of them, so that is still in stores and it's online. Okay, so I was looking in the lip care section because I was by the register, by the pocket bag holders. And so I did spot vanilla. They had ice lemon pound cake. And they even had some like, you know, typical ones you see like the coconut. They still have the Valentine's Day one. So like I think it's like toasted cherry donut and the strawberry pound cake. Those smell good. I haven't personally tried it on my lips. I've never seen anybody like try their lip care products in stores, even though they have the tester, but they do smell good. I did smell them. So they have that in stores. I'll be doing part 2 tomorrow. Thank you for watching. And as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping.